Hey, Blue Table fans! Today we are taking a look at a unit of Temple Guard for 9th Age, which is a fan-made Warhammer successor, Warhammer Fantasy successor. Now, these are 3D prints by a series called Lost Kingdom. I don't remember much other things about them. And I also have this Salon Mage Priest up here. Now these guys are on 25mm bases, which is the standard Warhammer Fantasy size, and I have them on Blue Table painting style movement trays. And these movement trays for this particular collection are 6 models wide by 1 model deep. And the whole unit is 5 models deep, or 5 ranks. That is. So we're going to, this video is not going to be that short. All right, so first off, when one of the units that I bought were these 2 heroes right here. Now, the original version of this banner guy actually had this as kind of like a weapon held horizontally above his arm. But when I got this collection of the Temple Guard proxies, it came with this banner bearer, which is absolutely outstanding. In fact, I'm going to just gently move him off and put him over here. And obviously this banner is way more extravagant than this one. So I made a switch. I made this be the battle standard bearer for the army, and this just a Saurus hero, and this the the standard bearer for the unit of guys. So in Warhammer Fantasy, a unit has a champion, a banner, and a musician. Now, the unfortunate thing here is that these rank up okay, but the front rank, because of like this guy, whoever designed this doesn't know the first thing about Warhammer Fantasy and the guys needing to rank up. And look at how small the base looks compared to them. Frankly, with the benefit of hindsight, I would have had these guys printed at about 10% smaller of a size. And I think they would have ranked up and fit just a little bit better, because on this front movement tray, I just can't get them to rank up, and I don't know how to solve that. One common way to solve ranking issues is to make them taller. So in my vast collection of basing stuff, I found these old plaster ruins that were exactly the right size. Unfortunately, they weren't made out of plaster, and they were flaking and cracking a little bit while I was working on them. But I solved that with a lot of super glue and sealants, and now they look really good. So this front rank is almost entirely elevated onto bases. And in general, this is really working. The weapon on this guy has cracked off, and that's my fault. I actually cut off the weapon that he normally has and put a different one on there. So let's go back to these 2 heroes here. These models are really super cool. I love this Saurus warrior. By the way, these aren't done. They still need a little this and that. They're probably 90% the way there. And but these models are definitely very extravagant, and I love them so hard. They're so cool looking. I just wish I could solve the ranking issue. The other thing is I could simply alter the system and put them on 32mm bases, but boy, that would be a lot of effort, because they are on metal plates, and it's tough. Getting them to this state is a lot of effort. So anyway, this is the battle standard bearer for the army. So he's a hero type and costs about 250 points. And by the way, this army is complete. It's 4,000 points, except I need a unit of 30 regular Saurus warriors. And for those, I'm going to use Games Workshop Temple Guard. They're going to work just great to stand in for just regular Saurus warriors, because I love the Games Workshop Temple Guard models. Now these guys, if you look at their backs, they have these crocodilian nubs that are similar to the Croxagore models that I made. You probably saw that video somewhere. So now let's grab our drummer. Where is he? Yep, there he is. Now this is the musician of the unit, So I bought these 20 guys. I actually ended up getting 21 guys. And yeah, 22 if you count this drum. I just realized I didn't put the flock on it. So this guy looks absolutely awesome. So how I'm running it is I put the drum on a base, and I'm putting that in the front rank with the drummer behind it, and it just looks so cool. Oh my gosh. And of course, as I'm looking these over and ranking them up and stuff, I see little errors on them, and one of them is this drum has a gold piece on this side, but I didn't do it on that side. So anyway, it looks awesome. This guy's on this cool elevated base, this bit of sandstone with moss covering it, and it just, guys, it looks so good. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. It just, this all just makes me so incredibly happy. It's really great. And I was putting off doing these guys because, of course, it was a monumental effort. So anyway, and now we're on to the rank and file guys. Let's see if I can just turn them without the Salon Mage Priest falling over. One problem with this is I have 2 strips, and I really need to get one single base because this guy keeps tending to fall over, even though he does have magnetization. And I also noticed that his base edge needs to be black, like the rest of them. But anyway, the Temple Guard obviously look amazing. They have these stone helmets on that are incredibly extravagant. Let's see if I can get a close-up on those. And you can actually see their heads, their real heads on the underneath them. Their cloth, you notice they all have like cloths on them around their waist. And originally I was going to make it like an earth tone, like a brownish red. That didn't work. I was going to make it a cream color. That didn't work. I was going to make it solid white. That was just way absolutely too much. And it's cool. Their weapons have these teeth on them, which look awesome. I interpreted them as teeth rather than obsidian. And obviously, with the Mage Priest on there, the unit just looks absolutely intense. All right, well, guys, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you very much for tuning in.